What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chase Vibes, and as y'all can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a melody inspired by Metro Boomin's album Heroes vs. Villains. This one particularly is going to be inspired by Metro Spider, so let's just go ahead and preview it. Hard.
Hey, hold up, Chase.
Yeah, and then you know what I'm saying, it goes ahead and breaks down in the verse and all that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down for y'all. How I started it. My bad, y'all. I'm still trying to wake up. Alright, y'all. So the first thing that I did was just play out these notes in keyscape. It's just C sharp is the key that we in 157 BPM. So this is what I got. And that literally just keeps going. Yo, my MacBook been tripping, y'all. Y'all buy my kits, bro, please. I need to buy a new laptop. All right, so the next thing after that, I went ahead and just layered that with another piano, just something different. I changed the notes up right here, kind of humanized them a little bit, messed with the velocity. And this is in halftime. I kind of just chopped it up, so together is what it sounds like. Yeah, so I already got like that grimy feeling, you know what I'm saying? So next up after that, I went ahead and added this piano right here. Yeah, just chop. And for the effects for that, I just did that on the same one. This is just an EQ the low end out. Halftime, you know what I'm saying, it just chop it, you know, make it slower. And then a sketch cassette, this is just to kind of like beat it up a little bit, give it like that vintage feeling. And then next up, this is where it gets kind of fun. I added this. It's just weird, bro. Go ahead and show y'all that that keyscape preset. Yeah, so this preset is called Duo Upright Harps Vibe. I like this one a lot. It just has that weird vintage feeling to it. But I EQ'd the high end out. I threw on a delay called Eternity from oh shit. Y'all didn't see this. I be buying my I swear to God, it's not a demo version. But it's called Distant Voices or Distant Echoes delay preset. And then I threw on a sketch cassette, and then a halftime, another halftime. And yeah, so this is what they sound like together so far. Yeah, just weird, bro. And then for the second part of the hook, I went ahead and played out this one. And the only thing different with this is really just like these top notes right here, as you guys can see. And I have a halftime on it, so it just makes it more like, just a little different. So, if you guys listen carefully, just see what I'm talking about? And then for the verse, you know what I'm saying, I just keep this over here, and all that I do is just get rid of all the bottom notes. I just keep the top notes just to kind of make it more open, and just play these together. This is what we got. More subtle. And then just added this little bell thing right here. Very subtle. And for the effects for this, I actually threw on a delay on here too, just kind of give it a different bounce. The delay Eternity, I did the basic ping pong preset, and I also kind of like chopped it up over here and just made the velocity down to just give it more of a, just a little different bounce to it. It's got some swing. And then last but not least, I did one more piano pattern, and then I promise y'all things are gonna get a lot more interesting. It just keeps going. Next up, I started adding the textures. We got this vinyl texture out of my one-shot kit with my boy I've Been Art. Changed his name to Isaac. It's called a classified one-shot kit. I just went into my textures and I just added in this vinyl sound, just cause, you know what I'm saying, we're making some Metro shit. Like, it needs to have that vinyl texture to it. Then I added this one. Yeah. Then the thunderstorm ambience. Yep. Getting somewhere. and then one more string note texture. And that's what really kind of like filled it up. So if we play those together, yeah, it's coming together now. And then it fades out and it comes back in. It's just building up. I was like, hold up, bro. Like, I need to add some vocals to it. So I hit up CD, told him to send me over some vocals. He sent me over his one vocal from his kit, Child's Play. I was like, that shit hard. This is just the dry version. I kind of want to add some effects to it. So I went over here, threw on an EQ. I threw on an Alter Boy to just change the format a little bit, just because I wanted to give it a different texture. I just pitched it down too with the format, and then I threw on a delay, and I only have this hit in certain areas to just give it a little bounce. The delay is just basic ping pong, and as you guys can see, if you click over here on the little circle thing, create automation clip, that's how you do that if you guys didn't know. And I just added a delay right here on the see what I'm talking about? Just a little slight delay, nothing crazy, but it just fills it up. It's a little extra thing to do. So this is what all of it sounds like together now. And then over here, what I went ahead and did was just chop up the We've Been Living part, and just keeps repeating just to kind of switch it up. I throw it to its own channel, and I throw on a EQ just to cut out the high end of it. I just wanted it to be subtle. I started adding this this choir. I couldn't figure out how to make my own choir, so I went ahead and just went over to Splice, and I got this right here. And this is what really like touched this shit up, bro. Yeah, I was like, a little bit raw. Yeah. And it just keeps building up. And then I bring the vocals back in the second part of the hook. And then we got the verse part whenever it's more open. I added these strings right here. This just kind of fills it up because I took out a lot of the elements for the verse, and I wanted something to replace it and just keep the listener listening and just keeping it interesting. And I think for the effects for the strings, yeah, it's really just an EQ some of the harsh sounds out, and then I threw on a pan man, which just pans it throughout your left and right ear. Yeah, and I think I added one more string over here, and this is just the pitched up version of this string right here, so it's just up one octave. Just to kind of like make it more full. Alright, and then last but not least, after that, I went ahead and just highlighted all of these right here. I went over to the master channel, clicked this little record button, did Option R if you're on Mac, or Control R if you're on Windows, I believe, or Command R. I forgot which one it is. Alright, and then I turned it into this WAV file right here just to save CPU and kind of just let me change the pitch. So I pitched it down 100 cents, which is 1/2 step. So now we got this. And for the arrangement for this, as you guys can see, it's just an 8-bar intro, 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, 8-bar bridge right here. Forget about all of this extra stuff. This is just the arrangement for the beat. One little extra part right here, I just wanted to add another 8 bars, which is just the strings part where it's an octave up just to create some variety. And so yeah, so as you guys can see right here, I created a WAV file. All that I did for this was just create another one, holding down shift and then just highlighting this and dragging it down. I clicked make unique as sample, and then I just pitched it up 1 octave. As you guys can see, I reversed it, and I just chopped it into 4s just so I could like flip it back around so the bass root notes follow the original bass root notes of the original melody right here, so that way they both match. Yeah, as you guys can see, it makes it a lot more interesting. Alright, so yeah, so that's the arrangement for the loop. I'm gonna go ahead and preview it with the drums on. If you guys want any of these drum sounds, they're from my go-to volume 2 drum kit. I'll have the link in the description or in the comment section. But yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, hold up, Chase.
Alright, so yeah, so that was it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below what you guys want to see more of in the future. If you want any of these sound kits, any of my sound kits, I'll have the link in the description. I love y'all, and I'm out.